Today, we're counting down 6 haircuts that can transform how you look and feel over 60, 3 that add instant lift and take years off, and 3 that can actually age you faster than time itself. From volume defying shapes that celebrate natural coils to common mistakes that drag your features down. Each cut on this list is ranked by how much it honors the unique beauty and resilience of mature black hair. Let's begin our countdown with number 6, a style that weighs down more than just your strands. Number 6 on the list is the overly long, weighed down, straightened style, a look many women carried for decades, especially during the relaxer and press and curl era. On aging hair, this approach does more harm than good. Excessive length pulls textured strands downward, erasing the natural lift at the crown and making the face appear longer and heavier. For black women with type 3 or 4 coils, straightening breaks down the very bonds that give hair its spring, leaving it fragile and prone to breakage. The extra weight means the crown sits flat, drawing attention to jowls and softening jawlines that benefit from a little lift. Over time, repeated heat and chemicals compound thinning, making silver strands look limp instead of luminous. Instead, consider shapes that release the weight and let your natural texture shine. A lighter cut honors your coils, restores bounce, and brings instant freshness. No heavy lengths required. Heavy, one-length blunt bangs promise a bold statement, but rarely deliver the softness mature faces deserve. A thick, horizontal fringe draws a hard line across the forehead, compressing natural curls and erasing the gentle lift that brings light to the eyes. On coily or silver hair, blunt bangs often fight against the natural spring, flattening texture and leaving the face looking shorter and more severe. The dense weight of a blunt cut suppresses coil bounce, turning what should be a lively frame into a heavy curtain. Instead of highlighting cheekbones or softening lines, this style can emphasize forehead creases and crowd the upper face. A softer approach, such as a wispy, layered fringe or gently side-swept curls, lets texture breathe and frames the face with movement. Choosing a lighter, textured bang honors the natural rhythm of black hair, restoring vibrancy and gently brightening your features without harsh geometry. Extremely thin, over-processed lengths tell a different story, one of lost density and fragile strands that struggle to hold their shape. Years of chemical relaxers, repeated coloring, and aggressive heat styling can strip textured hair of its natural fullness, leaving it limp and exposing the scalp in patchy areas. Instead of movement and body, the hair hangs in stringy, uneven sections, with brittle ends that break at the slightest touch. For women with type 3 or 4 coils, thinning shears, or repeated chemical cycles can make these effects even more pronounced, especially after menopause when hair naturally becomes finer. Visible scalp and sparse lengths do not just age the hair, they can signal underlying health changes. If you notice sudden thinning, breakage, or scalp sensitivity, it is wise to consult a professional or a trichologist before making changes. Health comes first, and the right shape can always restore softness and confidence. A shaped wash and go with structured long layers brings a fresh energy to natural hair, especially for women who love their length but want more lift. This cut builds volume right at the crown, using carefully placed layers to encourage coils to spring upward instead of dragging down. The result is a gentle height that opens up the face and draws the eye upward, making features look more radiant and rested. Unlike heavy one-length styles, these layers allow every curl to catch the light, showing off silver and salt and pepper strands with a natural sheen. For type 3 and 4 textures, this approach means less daily manipulation. Just wash, apply a moisturizing curl cream or light gel, and let the hair air dry or diffuse on low. Defined coils form with minimal effort, and the shape holds for days with the right nighttime protection. Finger coiling small sections around the crown can add even more root lift and definition, especially for those with softer curl patterns or areas of thinning. Maintenance is realistic. A trim every 6 to 8 weeks keeps the layers crisp and the crown full. When speaking with a stylist, ask for crown volume, long graduated layers, and a shape that honors your natural curl pattern. This cut lands at number 3 because it delivers a visible lift and softness, all while letting you keep the length you love. A rounded or layered collar length bob delivers a polished, medium length option that instantly lifts and softens mature features. The secret lies in the shape. A gently curved perimeter removes the heavy blunt weight that can pull the face downward, while internal feather layers add movement and bounce. Instead of dragging the jawline, the cut frames it, creating a subtle contour that visually reduces face length and softens jowls. For women with natural coils or silver strands, these layers act like tiny mirrors, catching and reflecting light with every turn of the head. Stylists often recommend this shape for oval, heart, and even round faces because the layers can be tailored to blend seamlessly from cheekbone to collarbone. The effect is a face-framing softness that reads as fresh, not severe. For those with fine or thinning hair, a rounded bob builds density without sacrificing natural texture. The cut works especially well when styled with a diffuser on low heat, which enhances curl definition and shine, or left to air dry for a softer, more organic finish. Maintenance is realistic. Trims every 8 to 12 weeks keep the shape crisp and prevent layers from relaxing into a shapeless mass. At the salon, ask for a soft, rounded perimeter with layers that honor your curl pattern and no harsh lines or heavy ends. This style wedge ranks just below the top transformative cut because it offers significant visual lift and manageability, making it a go-to for women who want effortless polish and lasting confidence. A tapered pixie or tapered afro stands at the top for one reason. Nothing else delivers such immediate, visible lift and effortless confidence for women embracing their silver years. This cut builds height right where it matters most, at the crown, using precise layering and elevation to create a natural root bump that can add 1 to 3 centimeters of measurable height. Stylists achieve this by sectioning the hair vertically and lifting each piece at a 90 to 180 degree angle from the scalp, concentrating fullness at the top while keeping the sides and nape neatly tapered. The result is a silhouette that opens the face, defines cheekbones, and draws the eye upward, creating an instant sense of vitality. The magic of this shape comes from its technical design. Clipper work along the sides and nape removes weight, letting the perimeter sit light and soft instead of heavy or boxy. The top remains longer and textured, so every coil, curl, or wave is free to stand tall and catch the light, especially striking on silver or salt and pepper strands. For fragile or thinning 3 and 4 textures, this approach avoids overthinning and instead uses slide cutting and point cutting to sculpt without sacrificing density. The crown's lift is not just visual, it is structural, giving even the finest coils a boost that holds throughout the day. Maintenance is refreshingly simple. A trim every 6 to 10 weeks keeps the taper sharp and the crown's shape intact. At home, a wide tooth comb or gentle pick is all that is needed to fluff the roots and maintain definition. Most women find that a light oil or moisturizing mist at the scalp is enough. Heavy products only weigh down the lift you have worked so hard to achieve. For daily styling, dampen the roots, apply a volumizing mist, and use your fingers to gently coax the crown upward. If you want extra height, 2 small rollers at the crown overnight set the shape without heat. When speaking with a stylist, the right phrase makes all the difference. Say, lift at the crown, soft rounded perimeter, minimal blunt weight, honor my natural curl pattern. This communicates exactly what the cut should deliver: a youthful, face-brightening shape that works with your coils, not against them. For women who spent years with heavy relaxers or straightened lengths, the first look in the mirror after a tapered pixie or afro often brings a smile, and sometimes even tears. The shape does not hide age, it celebrates the journey, letting every silver coil shine. Among all the options, this cut offers the greatest visible transformation with the least daily effort, making it the gold standard for mature Black women ready to reclaim their natural brilliance. Across all 6 cuts, one pattern stands out. The right shape does not erase age, it amplifies natural strength and beauty. For Black women over 60, hair choices remain a declaration of confidence, not compromise. That makes every cut a reflection of resilience. Which style speaks to you?